I just got it. Good morning, fifth graders. Good morning, fifth graders. It is very close to a 5-day weekend, right? Are you ready for that? Yeah! Are you ready for some good food? Yeah! All right. Well, we're here today to celebrate, right? To celebrate your graduation of DARE. How many remember when you had brothers and sisters that went through DARE? Did your parents tell you they went through DARE? Yeah. DARE's been around quite a while. We're excited to continue. So students, just so you're aware, right here on the computer, we are YouTube streaming it live. So if you want to go back later and watch it, always. Let me try again. Everything that you're saying is also being heard by your families. Okay. So, especially those of you sitting close, okay? Part of being respectful at West, right, is being respectful when someone's talking, when people are getting awards. So I would like for you to make sure you demonstrate that positive respect. Brendan? All right. Very nice. All right. Well, welcome all the families out in YouTube land watching us today. We're glad that you could join us. We're sorry we couldn't do it in person. Next best thing, we go YouTube live. So we'll get on with the show. All right. So today, we're celebrating you all. We're celebrating DARE and your graduation. DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. DARE envisions a world in which students everywhere are empowered to respect others and choose to lead lives free from violence, substance abuse, and other dangerous behaviors. DARE was founded in '83 in LA and is now being implemented in 75% of our nation's school districts and in more than 52 countries around the world. So students across the world are doing this. West is fortunate to have Officer Webb with us, leading our students to a better understanding of how to avoid dangerous behaviors and violence. Thank you, Officer Webb, for all your time and effort in meeting with our students. Thank you. We have a few guests here, Sergeant Urban and Major Mays joining us today who are supporting the program as well. West is very blessed to have this program and will continue to have it every year and grow. So without further ado, let me turn it over to Officer Webb so we can move on and congratulate you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We having a good day so far?
Yeah.
You guys excited to be here? I'm excited to be here too, and obviously celebrate everything that we've accomplished over the last 10 weeks or so. All right. About back in September, well, first of all, I'll introduce myself. I'm Officer Scott Webb. For those of you that do not know me, I know all the kids know me. I get to see you guys often, and I really enjoy that. I guess it was early September, I was asked to become the DARE officer. And it's something that I could not pass up the opportunity to be. It's really rewarding for me to be able to come out and interact with the students and the kids, get to know them better, and have them get to know me better. And in this capacity, build that trust and build that rapport between the schools, the community, and the police department. I really believe in the DARE program. I think it's a great program, and I hope you guys all enjoyed everything that we learned throughout all the lessons. I know we talked about a lot of different things. We talked about the health effects of tobacco and alcohol. We talked about how to respond to peer pressure, how to deal with stressful situations. Some of the other lessons we talked about, we talked about communicating confidently and how we communicate non-verbally as well through our body language and facial expressions. We also had a lesson on bullying and how to report it, and how you guys, if you see things like that throughout the school, that it's important that you guys step up and help each other out and make sure we're reporting it to the proper people. And then our last lesson was talking about helping others, and then getting help for yourself as well, and understanding that it's okay to ask for help if you guys ever need it. So like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's very rewarding for me to come and interact with you guys. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun too, and learned some things as well. So I really appreciate it. That's just a quick introduction with me in the DARE program. For the rest of the program, what we're going to do, we had part of the program is the kids have to write an essay, and we picked the top 3 essays out of the entire school, or out of the entire 5th grade, and we had the 3 essay winners come up and read their essay. So the first essay, the winner, was Mac Usher. The second, why don't you come up in a second, Mac? We'll read it in a second. The second was Kayshawn Lowry. And the other essay was Brady Derringer. Unfortunately, he will not be with us today. He is at home, but we'll wave hi to you there. Congratulations, Brady. So what I'm going to do, I'll read Brady's essay real quick, and then we'll have Kayshawn come up, and then we'll have Mac read his, and we'll go from there, okay? All right, so this is Brady's essay. If you have or haven't heard of DARE, you might want to hear this information about DARE if you haven't. DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education, or it can also mean define, assess, respond, and evaluate. One thing I learned about DARE was stress. Stress can mean many different things. For example, say you are angry or embarrassed, that would be stress. Also, when people laugh at you, you may feel stress. Something else I learned about DARE was peer pressure. Peer pressure can mean someone is trying to make you do something when you don't want to do it. For example, if you're under 21 years old and somebody is trying to make you drink when you are underage, that would be an example of peer pressure. The skill I learned in DARE was to say no to drugs. I know that drugs can affect your body by changing how you think and maybe even how you look. It can also ruin your relationships with your friends because of the drugs. There are also many legal drugs like Motrin, Advil, and many other legal drugs. Finally, in conclusion, I have learned a lot from the DARE program and will use this knowledge throughout my entire life so I can be healthy, safe, and successful. I would also like to thank Officer Webb for taking his time to teach us about DARE. I really appreciate all his time and dedication in helping us. Thank you very much for that. All right, so we'll have Kayshawn come up. If you want to come up and read your essay.
Want to know some facts about DARE? Well, sure you do, right? I hope you said yes, because these 5 paragraphs are all about DARE, what it means, and facts about it. All the paragraphs have a meaning and explanation, things that I learned in DARE. Like the first thing is the 5 W's of bullying. The second one is all about the DDMM. The third one is all about peer pressure. One thing I learned in DARE was DARE means in general. D, drug. A, abuse. art, resistance, E, education. So let's first talk about bullying and the difference between telling and tattling. Telling when someone is doing something to harm someone or make them feel sad or mad. That's when you can tell. But tattling is different. When you tell to make someone get in trouble, and so when you tell a trusted adult, you need to tell them 5 W's. The first one is who's getting bullied. The second one is what is happening. The third is when did it happen. The fourth one is where did it happen. The fifth one is why is he getting bullied. So talks about what DARE stands for and what to do if someone's getting bullied. The second thing I learned in DARE was the EDMM, which is the DARE decision making model. The DARE stands for D, define, A, assess, R, respond, E, evaluate. It helps when you have to make a decision or when you have to make one for your friend. If you have to make a decision, these are the steps to follow for your friend. If you have to make a decision, find the problem, assess the problem, respond to the problem, evaluate the problem. The EDMM really helps when you have to make a decision to make about a problem when you're faced with. So that's the second thing I learned there. The third thing I learned was about peer pressure. Peer pressure is one way that it can be stressed. For example, peer pressure is when you're friends with someone and they're doing something like drinking or smoking. So you get stressed because you know you want that cool with them and fit in, but you know it's not good for you. So you get stressed because you know you shouldn't know if you can do it or not. Finally, in conclusion, I'm committed to make wise and healthy decisions about not using violence, tobacco, and other drugs. I'm committed not to use violence. I'm committed not to make bad choices in life because you only have one life. Just like peer pressure, you only have one life. So if you do something bad like drugs, alcohol, and other stuff, you'll have a shorter life or end up in jail. I want to thank Officer Lamb and Officer Webb for teaching me tools to live a good life.
You ready, Mac?
I've been in there for a long time and I've learned many things. It has been very helpful to me in my life. I've learned everything about dealing with bullying and peer pressure, to drugs and how they can harm you, just to name a few. It has been a pleasure to learn these things at DARE. One thing I have learned at DARE was how to deal with stress. You can take deep breaths or maybe listen to music to calm down. Another thing I have learned at DARE was how to handle bullying the correct way by telling a teacher or a trusted adult so they can handle it. Also, I have learned how to communicate more confidently so that other people can understand what I'm trying to say. I've used the DARE decision-making model to help my brother when he was in kindergarten. Someone was bullying him every day at school. He asked me what he could do. I gave him a few ideas. He could tell a teacher or just try to tell the bully to stop. He told the teacher and the bully got into trouble, and from then on, it never happened again. I'll use what I learned in DARE when a problem happens, and will use the DARE decision-making model whenever I need it. From what I've learned in DARE, it will help me through my life if I need help or if someone else might need it. And now I know what to do when a problem takes place. I've had an awesome time at DARE since first grade, and I appreciate Officer Lamb and Officer Webb for teaching the class. And I pledge to use what I learned in DARE when a problem occurs.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have each of the homeroom teachers come up, read all the students' names off, they get a certificate, and then they'll get a little goodie bag as well. So.
All right, real quick, just let me go over some expectations. That's my job here. When you come up, your teacher will hand me their certificate after you call their name. I will hand you a certificate and I will shake your hand. This is new for you, so I'll hand it to your left hand and we'll shake with our right hands. You'll get your bag from Officer Webb. Please do not open it. You'll return to your seat, wait. We will hold class so the whole class is done, and then we'll applaud the whole class, okay? So that way people can hear their names calling and parents can hear their names calling instead of the clap, okay? All right, this is Curly's class.
Alicia May. Garber. Sophie Char. Brady Douglas. Lily Farquhar. Julia Fowler. Olivia Gunn. Ashley Jellett. Anaya Johnson. Marissa Korb. Julia Lanka. Jacob Marshall. Hillel Mall. Cash McClellan. Skylar Metz. Sam O'Connell. Mason Price Hall. Kendall Romine. Bella Sestino. Drew Stalin. And Jude Tippler.
Now let's give them a round of applause.
I had two absent today, Aubrey Montiel and Ariana Cox.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right, this is Mrs. Hensler's last name. All right, we have Dean Baker. Tracy Vanya. Prasad Vandela. Annie Blake. Max Henson. Evan Higgins. Kara Kavalas. Jalen Ledford. Isaac Lopez. Jordan Mason. JJ Maddie. Michael Mendola. Alyssa Pate. Owen Porter. Stella Roba. Deborah Sakata. Roland Simmons. Shiley Todd. Aaron Tornatello. And Jacob Walton. And I also had some absent students, Phoenix Belcar and Brady Derringer, one of our winners, and Kevin Roba.
All right, Miss Otto's homeroom.
All right, 0-0, high five.
Bryce Abbott. Anushka Bandari. Amaya Boggs. Kaden Britton. Serena Cherry. Wyatt Clare. Preeti Jamal. Chandler Emery. Ariana Garnica. Ezekiel Galley. Isaac Gooch. Indian Rice. Madison Hensley. Jessica Cargo. Reese Marks. Royce Marshall. Joseph Homa. Jariah Mark. Josh Newman. Kristen Leachy. Marcus Smith. Gabe St. Clair. Anne Marie is coming. Matt Usher. McKenna Van Praag. And Usman Baker.
Let's give a round of applause.
All right, next up is Mrs. Fry's class. We have Michael Baker. Braden Bradley. Ethan Branscombe. Braden Cox. Rosalind Cox. Cooper Davis. Dexter Elliott. Aditya Garam. Carter Packer. Carson Howard. McKeewa Johnson. Tiela Johnson. Shay Kosher. Paxton Closure. David McDermott. Harley Milton.
Too much noises.
Bailey Patton. Ryder Rouse. Aaliyah Thomas. Emmett Burke. Bolton Wellington. Amari Wilkes. And not with us this morning are Jayla Hicks and Finley Peterson.
Make sure that you're quiet when you're calling names so parents can hear, please. All right, level 0. Ladies. Thank you. Mrs. Welch.
Landon Arnett. Rylan Caudell. Jules Ezzo. Caden Fields. Ellen Fights. Jaden Garcia. Sihi Garza. Drew Grogan. Emmy Hard. Landon Hudson. Jamie Jean. Wealth Capata. Kason Lowry. Donna Lucian Ramirez. Xander Magich. Eden Mason. Niall Myers. Sprat Abel. Lane Panicki. Tyler Reeves. Roman Bueller. Liddy Waite, and Xavier Weaver.
So for our essay winners, I should have brought it up while they were up here reading it. Mac, for having the best essay, won the bike there, the helmet, and then Jason won a medal, and then Brady as well. So Brady will have the medal and a goodie bag here for you when you get back. So I want to thank everybody for coming today. I want to thank everybody, all the students and everything. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's really rewarding for me to come in and get to interact with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So just remember to be safe and be responsible, okay? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you.
Thank you,
Much better, thank you. If Kason, the winners stay, Brady, sorry, we'll get your picture when you get back. If you guys will stay so your parents can take pictures and we can take a picture with Officer Webb with your bike and stuff. And we'll go from there. Great job. Ready? That sounded sad. Ready? Thank you. Have a great break over Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining us.